after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
That picks up the first down. We'll spot it at the 39. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
They go with a direct snap. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Now, 4th down.
So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. Direct snap to the back. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Marshall. Can you say methodical? Marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he grabs it in the end zone for a successful 2-point try.
And I'm a little bit surprised that they went for 2 instead of kicking it to tie it up. But here we are in the second half. They decided to roll the dice, and this time it's in their favor as they take the lead by a point.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Trying to extend the play. Hit as he released it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got a receiver wide open here. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback. Zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage, so don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there, but, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. And that one's picked off. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game.
It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
39-yard line. Brings up 2nd down. That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Marshall 15, Alabama 14.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Quarterback drops back, and it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And they get him down after the completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here and looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Big 3rd down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Leading here in the 4th quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking to scramble. Receiver makes the catch. And the tackle is made short of the marker. That's a huge 4th down stop to get the football back here late in the game. Buckle up. We could have a great finish. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
That's exactly what they needed here. Just a humongous play late in the football game. And this play right here could put them in a position to get the go-ahead score.
New set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To the air, it's Milroe. Throws to the tight end. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Touchdown, tied. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Alabama, number 3, with the catch in the end zone.
And now the try for 2. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And the tackle is made. The defense saying, not this time. They got burned in the scramble last time. They bring him down pretty quickly here. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So Marshall's offense takes the field again. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Heads out of bounds after running for the 1st down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. Offense getting ready for their last drive. Time ticking away here in the final quarter. Oh, it's snapped to the back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down after that previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
Ball carried by the running backs. Pickup of 5. 4th down.
Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. And the offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick throw to the left. He fires this throw and is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a